Welcome to Museful Creations, where imagination comes to life.
Welcome back to SlotClip Showcase, where today we're remixing the Botanica Blanca collection into 4 interchangeable faith-themed makes. These little tags, they're not just pretty, they're traveling embellishments. I prepped each of them with different micro elements, embossed butterflies, punchable buttons, and tiny faith words, totally designed to work together. And yes, that slot clip on the bottom right here, we're going to build a full layered cluster using pieces from the other 3. Think of this like a tiny toolkit you carry inside your journal. I even tucked extra builder bits inside those folded envelopes. You know, I had to go full nerd mode and label everything figure 1, figure 2, etc. So let's get to it. Here are some of the supplies that I'll be using, and I also give you a quick peek of the Butterfly SlotClip add-on kit. These punches are 1 inch, 7 and an 1/8 inch, and then I printed the Butterfly SlotClip on a Botanica Blanca seamless page. So as you know, I already pre-made slot clip 1 and 2. This one is Butterfly Slot Clip number 3, and I'm showing you what I did. I spritz and then clear emboss with my Versamark pen. Now after the embossing, I also took some of the neutral butterflies. I spritzed them and then I used the Versamark pad with some clear embossing powder, and after that, I took an archival sepia ink and I slightly stamped on the top of the both butterflies that you'll see shortly. Now, I did put some glue, then I changed my mind and I said, you know what? I want to use my glue dots. So here I'm showing you that it happens when you're creating. You have one thing in mind, and I want to keep that as part of how I process and how I do things so that you can see that it's not always perfect. And next, what I want to do is also affix some glue dots on the back of the butterfly, because these are embellishments and I want to use them when I'm traveling, and it will be easy to remove and attach to my journaling page or whatever it is that I'm creating at that moment. And here I'm showing you that I take a figure 1 little label and then I adhere it to the top half of a tag, and there you have a new embellishment. And now we're going to build number 4, the butterfly clip cluster, if you will, and we're going to use elements from the other 3 tags. And basically, I'm showing you how I am going to layer the faith word, then I'm going to use the medium-sized tag, but I'm first applying the glue on the faith tab, and now applying glue on the heart, which then goes behind the faith tab, and then I will add a little bit of glue on the mustard color tag, then additional glue on the back of everything on top of cheesecloth, so that I can then add the dots and then adhere it onto the tag. So here is the finish cluster, butterfly slot clip cluster, and I absolutely love how this turned out. And again, I can just remove this and attach it to whatever it is that I'd like, and it's just so easy to create. And here is slot clip number 3 with all the figures, if you will, figure 1 through 4. And again, I use the glue dot because I'll show you how easy it is to just remove it, and then I can still put it back if I choose to, and it will adhere. And here is the first one that I made behind the scene with the little envelopes, and it's stuffed with all sorts of embellishments. And what I love too is that I added a little clip. You can add the clip here, or you can also add it through that slot. So I did change my mind and I ended up putting it on the side, and I want to show you how it looks in your journaling page, just like so. And then of course, this one is my favorite because these are little buttons. and you can remove these and affix them onto your in front of the mini envelope or whatsoever your heart desires. So I truly hope this inspires you and that you'll give it a try. And until next time, take care.